Hey everyone, this is Jaybird, and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary of mine. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Always nice to see the good luck, have fun. We're going to have some PvZ action in this game on Blistering Sands. In the upper right-hand corner we have Papas, the red Protoss, and in the bottom left we have Notion, the blue Zerg. Big shout out to Notion. He is the one who sent me this replay. I always enjoy when people are like, hey, I'm going to actually send you a replay. I also want to give a shout out to Anarchig, if that's how you say that, and Gamer Freak Films, my first two subscribers on my YouTube channel. It always amazes me also when people are like, hey, I'm going to subscribe to you and actually watch your videos. So big shout out to all three of you guys, and here we go with the game. Yeah, Notion sent me this game. He's a Redditor on reddit.com, the StarCraft subreddit. Check it out if you haven't. But this game is pretty unique in the unconventional rush. If you're watching this, you're already going to know it's going to be a Colossi rush. So the gateway's going down at 13. Sending out the probe for scouting. The Colossi rush, not something you see every day. And as a Zerg, how would you counteract this? Probes and drones intersecting there on their way over. We already have the extractor finished here and the spawning pool on the way. Up here we have chrono boosting the probes, always a nice tactic. I like chrono boosting the probes. You get that economy going nice and early, and especially if you're going to be doing something heavy like a Colossi rush, you're going to need that economy going. The extractor going down for the gas steel. Believe it, unbeknownst to Notion, this is probably a really good way to stop the Colossi rush when you're trying to tech up to those big units super fast. You're going to need that extra gas. Cybernetics core going down as well. So let's take a quick look at what he sees here. Oh, we also have the drone going down there. So he does see that the cybernetics core is down. And he's going to come in with this probe and see that there's not a second gateway yet. Zealot's coming out to take care of that extractor. Normally in this situation you'd expect to at least see another gateway coming down. But he is going to go quick robo facility here. Which is, especially right at the ramp, almost like he's flaunting you. Yes, I'm going robotics bay immediately. I have my one Zealot. We have Zerglings on the way here across the map, chasing down that scouting probe. So they're going to try to peek in here, see what's going on. He will see this robotics facility, I believe, if he makes it up here. Furthermore, we have this Overlord still scouting. Still just one Zealot, but we have more on the way. And he did see that something was being created. I'm not sure if he saw if it was a robotics facility or not, but you really got to get in there to scout. He's going to see it now for sure. So he knows that there's or he should know that something is coming up, because this is a really, really fast robotics facility. We do have the Zergling speed going down, more Zerglings on the way. The all-essential robotics bay, which of course, if you didn't know already, that is basically saying I'm going to get Colossuses now. Colossi. Expansion going down for the Zerg player. Notion. He's got his queen pumping out the larva up there. A few Zerglings amassing over here. 12 more on the way. 12 in play. Got the queen. This is always a good maneuver, putting a pylon by these destructible rocks. Always nice. He's got the Overlord over here as well. Scout that out. Huge thing making this notable is the back door with the destructible rocks. So these Zealots are holding off the ramp here for now. They're not in the hold position, which can always get a little tricky, but this is also great because you can only, when you have this line here, you can only get so many Zerglings. You can't get this around. That's a great way to take care of a large amount of Zerglings. Running away from the ramp, not the best way, because they can sneak right in there just like that. They're going to go straight for the probe line here. Probe's coming off, do some attacking of their own. probes are surprisingly good against Zerglings, but it kind of takes a little hit to your economy, so it kind of depends on what you want to do with that. Still, alright, now Thermal Lance coming down. That is pretty much the essential upgrade if you're going to go Colossi. That extended range is just makes them all worth the while. We also have Warp Gates, excuse me, coming down. More Zealots on the way. So it looks like he's doing a very heavy Zealot Colossi push. He's got his first Colossi out. He's going to simply roast those Zerglings. He's going for this back door, but again, it's going to take a really long time with the Zerglings. And especially when you got Zealots and Colossi coming up, it's going to be rough. Down here we got the second base up and running. Evolution Chamber looks like the Roach Warren is coming down. More Zerglings getting into the base, going for the probe line. He's gonna looks like he's aiming for the economy there. And you know, you can harass and harass, but you're gonna have to eventually face up to these Colossi stomping on your door. Let's see, back to the production. We do have the an upgrade going down, which is nice. The Carapace level 1. More Zerglings pumping out. 12 more on the way. But this really is not going to be, again, going for the harass. That's a good way to keep the Protoss player on the defensive, but eventually it just seems like he just doesn't care anymore. He's like, you can take out a few probes. My probes are more than enough to deal with your Zerglings right now. Colossus getting a little out in front. That's a little risky. They're such a fragile unit. You don't want to keep them out there, but the Zealots are a good way. And again, they're just going right by. A surround would have been good there, but he's focused on the harass. He's going to take that economy down one way or the other. Some spine crawlers going up here. A couple of spine crawlers, but it looks like that indeed this range upgrade is finished. These Zealots are lagging a little bit behind, a little more. They need to be there at this Colossi in the front. More Zerglings in the base. Colossi popping out to take care of them as well. Push continues up front here. Roaches are a fairly good response to Colossi Zealot, but 3 of them aren't going to do it at this point. We got some probes just taking a nap over here. That's never a good thing. You're probably a little focused on this attack here. You want to come back here and bring those up. More units up there. One Zealot, hoping to take out the base on his own. Surrounding the Roach. More Roaches. How many Roaches we got here? We have 7 Roaches out. With 2 more on the way. Again, more Spine Crawlers for defense, but this is starting to look a little rough for Notion here. Do we have more units? We have more units just protecting the base. We have a Sentry. This Colossi is still just hanging out there, and these shields are just recharging like none other. Good use of the terrain there, but the Overlord has sight. A little bit of micro backing up there. Let's just go right back to attacking that hatchery. Doesn't seem to have much going on. And here comes the flood of reinforcements. Weird Rush lol. Yes, the Colossi Rush. Not something you see every day here. Colossus, our pro. He's building up some reinforcements here. Gonna try to hold off this final push here. He has 3 more Roaches on the way, 8 ready to go. And they're just cleaning up that expansion. Gonna go for the final assault here, it looks like. More Zealots on the way. And another Colossi waiting down the stream for the final push here. 1 Sentry in the mix. Just, you know, because why not? Alright, these Roaches, alright, running in, running back, running around, taking down the Zealots. Alright, Roaches, they're getting roasted. They gotta move in, you gotta get in here. The Zealots, come in. Taking care of the Zealots, but those Colossi are going unchecked. Spine Crawlers are going down the Queen. The last resort, the Queen coming in. But those Roaches, they don't stand a chance. There's the GG. Notion has left the game. One final thanks to Notion again for sending me this replay. Especially, you know, being a good sport, since he obviously was not the victor in this one. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll have more replays up at my YouTube channel, Jaybird StarCraft, and thanks for watching, everybody.